authority.
That is the
check,
police.
To check,
that is the
yes.
police.
Even the military has its own structures to check indiscipline within the service. Now, when it comes to the NIS, we seem to have given this organization a blank check. They can do anything.
No,
everything
not,
they do
is
is shrouded in secrecy. And there's no way of oversighting any acts of commission or omission on its part. Even when they fail, who checks them?
Fred, I think that it's fair that we correct something here. And I'm an economist. In God we trust, the rest bring evidence. In 2022 July, Kenya was ranked number 42 in terms of the worst insecurity. Now, that was under Uhuru Kenyatta. With what is happening now, do you think we have improved or worsened? So if you say Kenya is the most secure country, in terms of cyber security, we are number 3 in Africa, isn't it? But in terms of security of citizens, where citizens feel comfortable, where you don't watch your eye, Fred, anytime you want to turn, you watch your back at the moment, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Do you feel, how much comfortable do you feel being in Kenya? How much comfortable do foreigners feel being in Kenya? So at the moment, out of 155 countries which are being sampled, isn't it? Kenya is number 102. Okay. So if you're saying Kenya is among the most secure, by who? And let me answer the question when you're talking about the issue of who watches. If you look at what Justin Muturi has revealed, that case of Justin Muturi reveals something so deep about fit to command. What is fit to command? When Attorney General calls Inspector General, who has no information, who denies, then in calling the president calls NIS, then NIS takes order. In terms of order, Fred, I know security very well. I've taught them. There is what we call order of command, that you don't get command from the boss of your boss. Like, for example, Inspector General can order the Deputy Inspector General, who can call somebody can call an OCPD. An OCPD can give an order to an OCS. An OCS give orders to the officers. You can't have the president giving an order to the head of NIS, who is under Inspector General. This is violation of order. There must be how order comes, Fred. Mm-hmm. And I tell people, make decision within your purview. For example, I'm a husband at home. I cannot instruct my wife, my house help. If I can't tell my house help, valisha watoto tuende kanisani. Because my wife can say, actually, we're not going to church. What will I do? See, I've lost it.
Okay.
So there must be an order of command of who gives order. And Fred, there are serious issues. Let me highlight one of them, please. When you look at Museveni arriving in Siaya for the ceremony called Piny Luo ceremony, Museveni arrives with his military. Did you not see those things? Mm-hmm. Where on earth does a visiting head of state come with military to another country? That is violation of Kenyan security. Kenya is not safe at all. Okay. William Ruto in Washington, D.C. or New York was working with fellow Kenyans being guarded with CIA, and you can't even see them. Why didn't William Ruto carry the entire Navy and the military to Washington, D.C.? These are national protocols that are being violated. For what end, we don't know. Okay. According to me, there are serious security concerns in Kenya. Mm-hmm. For example, Luos have always complained that sometimes the military or the policemen cross over from the border to attack them in the boundaries, isn't it? Now, when a president of a neighboring country comes with his own military, even Salimia Suluhu comes to Kenya, only with her bodyguard, but the entire security and transport is organized by the Kenyan authorities. Yes. So the interferences we are getting is too much. And I think the president needs to ask himself, is he fit to command to ensure that the borders of Kenya and inside the country is safe? Because as a commander-in-chief of all the armed forces, including the all armed forces, needs to be under his command, and command does not come when he's called. And let me end by saying, I want to give Bwana Sosion before we go on a break. I need to give him a chance. This is critical. Yes. Justin Muturi also reveals to us the what we call inequalities in this country. Because if you cannot be able to have access to State House right, because Justin Muturi can enter State House without an appointment, isn't it? What about the ones who are being abducted, the Kitengela, the Mololongo 4, isn't it? Now they are still out there. And his son was released in less than 24 hours, isn't it? Some people will be held for 32 days because no one can talk for them.
Okay.
Why don't we have a country where whether you are here, there, and it's the same thing.
Let's give Asocion an opportunity, because Asocion has to this question as well. There's a very serious allegation by the CS Muturi.